going to call the meeting to order. Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So the first item on the agenda is a opening of requests for proposals for the sheriff's office for the jail telephone and video visitation system. And these are multifaceted proposals. We will not be reading an amount. We will just read the name of the person submitting or the entity submitting the proposal and then open them in public and then get that information to the sheriff's office and his team to evaluate and get back to us later on with the contract. Ready?
Ready? You want me to announce the names or would you like to?
I'll about that.
Okay? Give you something to do.
Crown Correctional Telephone. They'll be fine. This one is from Cartel Incorporated.
Please note these guys did a good job wrapping this one up.
This one is from Smart Communications. Now you can see why we're not going to dig through all these boxes.
They're really smart.
I'm going to put them back together just so they don't get mixed up.
Again, Mark. No. There we go.
Is it like an Amazon box or some kind of little thing?
Oh, there's a bunch in here.
What we got? Go ahead and just put it back in there.
It says on the packaging.
There it is right there. CTEL, Consolidated Technologies Incorporated. You get the prize for the biggest box so far.
Yeah, they want the biggest box.
They're really using Amazon box. Very resourceful.
This one is from ViaPath Technologies. The sheriff's gonna have to start making trips. Ordering him. Securus Technologies. on to Target about their proposal. ICS Solutions, IC Solutions. Looks like everybody. There you go, sir, they're all yours when you're ready. Next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. We've got quite a few items of routine nature this morning. I move to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second that.
A motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, call for the question. Commissioner Freeman?
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well. Motion passes. Item 3, citizen questions or comments on agenda items only. Any questions on agenda items in the room? Any online? Seeing none, we'll move on to item 4, which is a HR item. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Commissioners. This first agenda item is a contract amendment between Douglas County and Corbell Corporation for the administration of pre-July 1st, 2024 workers' compensation claims. Workers' compensation claims from July 1st, 2024 forward will be covered under SAFE Workers' Compensation Insurance Company. However, this amendment will allow us to administer and pay claims with Corbell Corporation that took place prior to July 1st.
I will move to approve the contract amendment.
And I second. Any questions or comments? For question, Commissioner Freeman?
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well. Motion passes. Item 5, also Human Resources.
Yes, item 5, the Human Resource Department is recommending an update to Personnel Rules 9 and 8, which cover leaves of absences and attendance. The update is necessary to comply with changes to Pay Leave Oregon, Oregon Family Leave Act, and federal rules regarding military leave for National Guard and Reserve annual training.
I will move to approve the personnel policy update.
I'll second. Any questions or comments?
Just thank you for keeping track of all this. It literally changes constantly and you're having to chase it down all the time and make sure it's right. So thank you for doing
The
that.
OARs on the PLO law have changed and been updated almost every 3 months.
Yeah, it's just remarkable how this is evolving so quickly and the amount of work you have to put into keeping up with that is incredible. I don't know those people that have passed these laws and decided to change things realize the impact to employers and employees. So thank you for doing all that.
I am amazed at how businesses without an HR department, and we've talked about this before, are able to keep up with all this, so. Yeah.
Call for the question, Commissioner Freeman.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well. Motion passes. Thank you. Item number 6, Juvenile Department. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning, Commissioners. Eric Fromwell, Juvenile Department. This is an amendment to our IGA with the Department of Human Services Child Welfare for placement of foster youth in our residential programs. This only increases the one-on-one service rate from $25 an hour to $30 an hour and sets the enhanced transitional service rate at $46.35 an hour.
I will move to approve the intergovernmental amendment.
And I second. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, call for the question, Commissioner Freeman.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well. Motion passes. Thanks.
Where'd this thing go, by the way?
Yeah, nice, huh?
Yes.
Item 7, Management and Finance. Public hearing. Good morning.
Morning, Commissioners. Dan Wilson, Management and Finance. This is a public hearing for comment on the fiscal year 2023-2024 supplemental budget. We have 2 funds, the Capital Projects Fund and County Forest Management Fund, that have a need to increase expenditures which are greater than 10% of their adopted appropriations for the year. The summary of the budget changes for these funds were published in the News Review on June 11th, 2024.
I'll open the public hearing. Anyone willing to testify on the supplemental budget? And I'll close the public hearing and move to item number 8.
Again, Dan Wilson, Management and Finance. This is the supplemental budget order. There's a need to increase resources and expenditures, as well as a need to make adjustments in certain appropriations within multiple funds for the fiscal year 2023-2024. This action is a result of additional revenues that were previously not anticipated and changes in expenditures when the budget was adopted.
I will move to approve the supplemental budget order.
And I'll second. Any questions or comments?
We just note that we do this every year. This is very, very routine.
Call for the question, Commissioner Freeman.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well, motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 9, Planning Department, public hearing.
Good morning, Commissioners. Joshua Shackley, Douglas County Planning. Before you this morning is a hearing and order incorporating territory for an owner-initiated annexation of property into Glide Rural Fire Protection District. Property is located at 10437 Little River Road in Glide. Chief petitioners are Christopher and Sally Hauntz. Subject property consists of just over 30 acres with a dwelling and is zoned timberland resource. Staff has reviewed and found the annexation in compliance with county comprehensive plan and statewide planning goals, and there are no known objectors at this time.
I'll open the public hearing. Anyone wishing to testify on the annexation? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing.
I will move to approve the annexation and approve the order incorporating the territory.
And I'll second. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, call for the question, Commissioner Freeman.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well, motion passes. Item number 10, Planning Department.
Good morning again, Joshua Shackley, Douglas County Planning. Agenda item number 10 is a transfer agreement that formally transfers ambulance service area franchises for ambulance service areas 3, 4, 5, and 7 from Medcom Ambulance Authority and for ambulance service area 6 from Winston-Dillard Fire District to Central Douglas Fire and Rescue Authority. The agreement will go into effect July 1st of this year.
I will move to approve the transfer agreement.
And I'll second. And just for the record, make sure that we're aware that the proper name is Central Douglas Fire and Rescue, not Central Douglas County, right? And we'll call for the question, Commissioner Freeman.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well, motion passes. Item number 11, Senior Services. Good morning.
Good morning. Jeannie Wright, Senior Services. Today we have a contract modification. This is the third modification in a contract between Douglas County and Trio Community Meals. We're adding a maximum amount payable to Trio to $800,000. And this will provide 90,500 meals at a rate of $7.07 per meal.
Wow.
I will move to approve the contract modification.
And I'll second. And questions or comments? It's a lot of meals. Call for the question, Commissioner Freeman.
Aye.
Chair votes aye as well, motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 12, Commissioner comments.
I have nothing today.
I got nothing either. Thank you, meeting adjourned.
Did you pull